I just hit record and there was a metronome going on in the background. I was thinking about leaving it in there. Just the whole time I'm talking, it'd be going tick, 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 tick. I wonder what that would do. It might be kind of cool. Maybe I could have a podcast and every one of my podcast episodes has a metronome in the background. And sometimes it's a slower tempo, sometimes it's a faster tempo. I'm gonna try it. No. Okay, so I had to start making t-shirts. Okay? You know why? Because you guys don't buy music. And you know what? Some of you do buy music, and I'm very grateful to you for that. The rest of you, though, you don't buy music. And that's a lot of you. I don't blame you. You know, I don't buy music either. It's just how things are now. It's one of those situations where things are really weird like that. So, okay, fine. People don't buy music anymore, so I'm making t-shirts. I've never really been a things type of dude. Like, I don't like putting more things out there. There's plenty of things. Like, you can go to the Goodwill and buy a secondhand store t-shirt. But you know what? Not everybody wants to go in there and get a smelly t-shirt like that. I understand that. I get it. You know, it's like, you know what? Why are you going to live like you don't have any money when you're living in the richest country in the world? And obviously people have money. You know, have you seen the tattoos on people? Like, sleeves cost a lot of money. That's thousands of dollars right there. I don't want to hear that. I don't have any money, man. I'm broke, man. It's a rich country, you know? It's a rich country when you can eat. You can choose to eat only vegetables, and you can choose to eat only meat. It's a very rich country when you can do that. It'd be like, oh, you know, te pones los moñitos with your food. So I didn't come here to preach to you today. So I'm making these shirts, and I'm playing the Taco Fest and the Jack's Taco Fest, and that is on. You know what? I forgot already. August 17th, 2019. So I got the notification over here that I remembered on Twitter, and then I went ahead and I made a t-shirt for it. And I don't know if I'm supposed to do that or if I'm not supposed to do that, but I'm like, I went to their website. I'm like, do they have a t-shirt? I'm like, no. So I guess I make t-shirts now. You know, because people need clothes. That's one thing that you do need. You need some clothes. And, you know, you don't need music. Some people think that you need music, but you don't really need it. You don't need music for the fact that it is everywhere, man. It is on your phone. It's in your car. It's at Starbucks. It's at the mall. It's you name it. But I started another company. I don't want to throw too many things at you at once. Like, first of all, I don't want to sound like I'm doing this and I'm doing that and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. The thing is, I've been doing a lot of stuff. And the reason that I've been doing a lot of stuff is partially because of survival. And not only survival, but because I'm trying to step up my game. I'm trying to hit another level of being for reasons that I don't want to get into. They're good reasons. They're good reasons. Like, there's nothing wrong or anything like that. I mean, there's always something wrong with something, right? But that's not why I'm doing these things. It's fun. You know, I started this company. I think I can tell you now. It's been months, but I started this company called Linkbox. And that's on its way. I filed a patent for it, for this product. And it has to do with QR codes and items. Let's put it that way. So this shirt business is similar. I have these things called link shirts, right? That I invented. Thank you very much. So these link shirts, you just got to go to my website and look at my merchandise page, and you'll see what it's about. Okay, I'm not gonna explain it to you. Why am I gonna do that? It's like, it's the link box thing. It takes me a while to explain it. Why? Because it is a new concept, you know. And I'm not trying to be all like falsely sophisticated or anything like that, but it is really a new concept because I'm laying on top of something something that didn't exist before in a way that it didn't exist before. But essentially, I'm trying to remedy the fact that I don't have anything to sell because people don't want to buy music. So I have to come up with something else to sell. And this attempts to remedy that. And it's got a lot of other possibilities, man. It's something that I'm really excited about. And I can go on and on about it. Do you remember that book that I was working on? That shit is on hold, and it's heartbreaking because I've put so much work into that book. And the book is written. The book, there's like, I don't even know, man. It's like 100,000 words or something like that. And I was rewriting it, but you know, you got to make sacrifices. And I'm going to get back to it. Hopefully I'll be able to get back to it this coming week. All right. Music licensing. I've been doing some music licensing. If you don't know what that is, that means you're selling your music to movies and commercials. And as of yet, nobody's buying it. But you have to remember, all these things that I'm telling you, except for the book, are new, relatively new things. You know, they're not new like they just were invented, music licensing and business starting, but they're new in my life. Like, I've never started a business with an LLC before and that kind of thing. So that's enough about me. How are you doing? You know what I really like? I like it when that's how I really converse with people. I'll listen to them for a little while. I'm like, and I get jumping with my thought. No, I try not to do that. I do try to listen. But you know, if what the person is saying, if it's not interesting, like, why am I going to listen to that? You know, I try to be interested. I want to be interested in it. I like when I have a conversation with someone and it's just a back and forth. We're just going back and forth. They're not timing it. How long have you been talking? And how long have I been talking? And have you been listening to me? Because if you're doing that, the conversation is not going to go well. You know, that's like being on a road trip in a car, and the whole way there, you're just paying attention to the car and a certain facet of the car, and you're not really there. You can't really converse about what you're seeing, what's going on. So, talking about being in a car, I have a new trend that I started doing in my car. And it's almost time for a commercial break. Not really, there's no commercial. But maybe I can play one of my songs for you. One of my new songs. You know what? As a matter of fact, I think I will do that. I'll take a song break. No, I don't want to do that. You know what? I don't like it when other podcasters do that, so I'm not going to do it. All right. So in the car, I use my phone in the car like everybody else. I know what you're thinking, Goliath. That is a horrible thing to do, and I don't do it often. Just like once a day. No, but I don't do it often. And the thing is, I don't think we can keep ourselves from doing it. All right, honestly, I think that unless you have your phone goes into I'm in the car mode, and you don't have a lot going on, you can do that. If you need to communicate, if you're at a point in your life where you need to be communicating back and forth, you're gonna look at that at the stoplight or somewhere, right? So the thing is, I'm also a bicyclist, and I bicycle a lot, and I notice when you're a bicyclist, you're outside of your car, you could see clear, right? You don't have two windshields in front of you, two sets of glare. When you're on a bicycle, you could see a lot of times in cars much clearer. And I see a lot of people texting, especially more ladies, hello, especially you in the cars. From my sampling, from my experience, I've seen people texting through intersections. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Like they're looking down. Okay? They're looking down at their phone. Their head is up like they're driving, but their eyes, you can't see their eyes because their eyes look shut because they're looking down at their phone. Okay? I have a proposition for you. Okay? And it's not the ideal thing to do. But here's what I've been doing, and I think you should do it too. And there's a reason why you're not going to want to do it. But instead of putting your phone down, if you're going to look at it, hold it up at the steering wheel, above the dashboard, like where you're looking out into traffic, okay? Like imagine you're driving, you got both hands on the steering wheel, because we know you drive safely like that. And imagine you stick your thumb up and you're looking at your thumb. Okay? Like that. That's how you should hold your phone. Everybody's going to know you're an asshole. Everybody's going to judge you. But you know what? Despite that, you're going to be safer and everybody else is going to be safer. You got your peripheral vision and you've still got your front vision. Your phone's not going to take up the whole way, right? The only problem with that is that everybody's going to know that you're on your phone. And I want you to know that everybody already knows that you're on your phone when you're in your car and they could see you. Because people, for some reason, when they're in their car, they think that they're in a private place. Like they think they could be picking their nose. Like I do it myself. I'll just pick in my nose. You're digging in there big time, you know? And you're like, you feel like you're in your house and nobody could see you. And I don't know why that's that way. But the thing is, it's a little trend I would like to start. Maybe I can come up with a slogan for it. Show your phone. Don't hide your phone or something. I don't know. You know, that's horrible, of course. But I just had the idea right now. I can come up with a slogan. Make a t-shirt. I can make a t-shirt of it. Hold your phone up. You know, hold your phone up. Don't, explode your brain. Hold your phone up. Don't crash into kids. Hold your phone up. Don't hit bicyclists. Hold your phone up. You know, I'm not really thinking about it. I'm just talking right now because there's a microphone on my face and I got to say something. And I had the idea and I said, make a slogan. So I'm thinking I got to make a slogan now because I got to perform for you. I got to do a little dance. You know what, man? This is going to be a short podcast. I got to go because it's late and I got to go to sleep. And I didn't sleep very much last night because my ex had a toothache and she was at her house and she dropped the kids off early because she had to go to the dentist. So, I love you and I thank you for hanging in there. And I so look forward to doing more podcasts and delivering you some updates and hopefully entertaining you for a little while. And, you know, I enjoy communicating with you. I enjoy, me desahogo, así. That means that you get it out. I get it out like this. And it's taken me a long time because, as you know, my ex and I don't live together. And for a long time, every time I turned the microphone on, that's all I wanted to talk about, like these certain problems. And there's still problems there. But they've curbed some right now. So things are good. What I want to tell you, I'm grateful. And I'm in a very transitional period in my life right now with all of these businesses starting. It's really exciting, man. It's exciting and it's scary. It's scary because I have kids and when you're rolling the dice like that, because when you start a business, you're rolling the dice. You have a calculated, educated guess, but it's not as safe as, say, going to work at a big building downtown that is very established and the company's been around for 25 years. But there's no other way to live life, baby. You have to be insecure quite often, you know, and you have to learn how to embrace that. You don't want to be an idiot, but you don't always want to follow the path of security. If you have an idea and you think you got a good shot at it, why am I telling you this? I should be saying this to myself in the mirror. Ciao. That song was called Zeta Reticuli, and you can license it on SongTrader. Thank you for listening to my podcast. You can find out more about me and all my work at www.goliathflores.com. That's Goliath like the giant, Flores like the Spanish word for flowers. And we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.